I'll do that for you, sweetheart. Alright.
Alright, guys.
Yeah, her eminent.
You see me?
Cole, what's her last name?
Alright, so
Watkins.
in Romeo and Juliet, there's two families that don't like each other that live in the town. They're the richest families in town. They don't like each other, right? But the young boy who's about 15 years old and a young girl who's about 15 years old from the opposite families, they meet each other and they fall in love and they get married in secret, right? So they got married. The priest who's Romeo's friend just married them, and because the families don't like each other, Juliet's cousin got into a fight with Romeo and Romeo had to kill him. Because Romeo killed him, the prince of the city said, I'm not going to kill Romeo, but he has to leave. He has to leave to another town. So the priest that married Romeo and Juliet just came to tell Romeo that he has to leave town forever. You guys understand that? You understand so far? So this is that scene when the priest tells Romeo that he has to leave, okay? It'll be as loud as I can. A little weird, don't be freaked out. Romeo and Juliet, Act 3, Scene 3, evening. Friar Lawrence's, that's the priest, Friar Lawrence's chamber. Romeo, Friar Lawrence, the nurse. Romeo has just been banished from Verona. Let me despair with thee of thy estate. Thou canst not speak of that you dost not feel. When thou was young as Juliet, my love, and thou were but married, Tybalt murdered, doting like me, and like me banish it, then mightest thou speak. Then mightest thou tear thy hair and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave. A knock at the door. Arise, Romeo, when knocks thou wilt be taken. Not I, unless the breath of heart-sick groans mist-like and fold me from the search of eyes. Who's there? Hark how they knock. Romeo, arise, thou wilt be taken. Run to my study, by and by. Stay a while, God's will. Not so hard. Whence come you? What simpleness is this? What's your will? Let me come in and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet. Oh, welcome then. Oh, friar. Oh, friar, tell me, holy friar, where's my lady's lord? Where's Romeo? There on the ground, with his own tears made drunk. Oh, he is even in my mistress' case, just in her case. Even so lies she, oh woeful sympathy, piteous predicament. Even so lies she, weeping and blubbering and weeping. Stand up! Stand up! Stand and you be a man, for Juliet's sake further rise and stand. Why should you fall into so deep an oh? Nurse! Ah, sir, that's the end of all. Speak us out, Juliet. How is it with her? Does she not think me an old murderer and I've stained the childhood of our joy with blood removed a little from her own? Where is she? And how doth she? And what says my concealed lady to our concealed love? Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps and now falls on her bed and then starts up and Tybalt calls and then on Romeo cries and then down falls again. Sip that name shot from the dead level of a gun did murder her as that name's cursed and murdered her kinsman. Tell me, friar, oh tell me, in what part of this vile anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me that I may sack the hateful mansion. Hold your desperate hand! Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art, thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. An unseeming woman and a seeming man, an ill-seeming beast and seeming both. Thou hast abased me by my holy order. I thought thy disposition better tempered. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself and slay thy lady that in thy life lies by doing damned hate upon thyself? Why railest thou on thy birth, the heaven and earth, when birth and heaven and earth all three do meet in thee at once? Fie, thou shamest thy shape, thy love, thy wit, which like a user of ounce that all uses none in that true use of thee, should bedeck thy shape, thy love, thy wit. Thy noble shape is but form of wax, thy dressing from the dollar of a man, thy dear love sworn is but hollow perjury, killing that love which thou hast vowed to cherish. thy wit, that ornament to shape and love, misshapen in the conduct of them both, like powder in a skillless soldier's flask, is set fire with thine own defense, and thou dismembered with thine own ignorance. What roused thee, man? Thy Juliet is alive, for whose dear sake thou wast lately dead. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy. The law that threatened death became thy friend and turned it to exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessing lights upon thy back. Happiness courts thee her best array, but like a misbehaved and sullen wench, thou poutest upon thy fortune and thy love. Take heed, for such die miserable. Go get thee to thy love, as was decreed. Ascend her chamber hence and comfort her. But look, thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass the mantua where thou shalt live, till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of thy prince, and call thee back with 20,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Go before, nurse, commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt unto. Romeo is coming. Don't stop it, don't stop it yet. Thank you.
Is it alright if I get you guys on camera? Don't be shy, come on. Alright, so this is David, who, once again, who bought me dinner tonight. I'm in, what part of Texas is it? This is Dayton. Dayton, Texas. Yeah, and so David was nice enough to buy me dinner, and this family, Andrea and her kids were nice enough to watch the scene and tape it for me, so, you guys have any words about what you thought of it? All right. Well, thank you very much again. Thank you. You guys can enjoy your dinner now. Thank you so much for indulging me. All right, guys. Well, I'll be in there eating. But
yeah, I want you to just get full.
All right. Thank you, David.